what I know is that I always speak from my heart. I've become that way. I don't know any other way anymore. Although I learned the other way to show up in my family, I call my CIA family. That's Catholic, Irish, and alcoholic. I had little or no ability to deny or minimize what was going on around me in my house. I didn't know why my mom let my dad treat her that way. So I learned to show up the boy way. I have 6 brothers and no sisters, so I was the only girl, third in line. That was my first major resentment. It was against God, because I would get down on my knees before my mom went to deliver the baby, and I would make the sign of the cross, and I would say, please make it a girl. If it's your will, please make it a girl. And it was never a girl. It was 4 more boys. So I thought, would it have been too much for you to give me 1 sister? But no. So my second resentment was definitely my dad. As the only girl, it was very hard on me to watch my mother be treated like that. And so the boy way was toughening up and not showing any vulnerability, any upset, anything. Fast forward to when I finished college, I knew I was in no way ready to be a grown-up. I didn't know how I would possibly be a married person or raise children or anything with the house that I grew up in, or what would make me happy. So naturally, I went to graduate school. I wound up getting a PhD in marriage and family therapy, and ultimately, I got sober. I wasn't finishing my dissertation, and I didn't look like I was going to graduate unless I did something about it. It changed my whole life. Ultimately, it took a while to get sober, but I got sober on June 16th, and I've been sober 37 years. I have a friend, Tim, when I told him that, he said, damn, Ellen, that's biblical. The only place I do speak now is from my heart, unless I'm pissed off and I forgot to zip it. So I've learned how to shut my mouth when I can't be nice. I did it systematically, and I'll tell you, it's given me the greatest measure of freedom that I've ever had in my life. I think I'm weird now, but I don't care. So I've been retired for a few years. I have tremendous wisdom. I know that I do. I think I'm allowed to say that. I don't want to leave the planet without downloading as much as humanly possible of the things that I've learned about how to love another human being, warts and all, and by extension to love myself. I think the hardest thing, and one of the most valuable things, is getting to a place where I can forgive myself. I think that's the toughest thing. It's really the only way we wind up feeling worthy. Forgiving the other person is the first and only step you need to take, because until I could forgive my father, until I could forgive other people who did other things that were really unforgivable, and I mean truly realize that we're all the same, I was not able to completely forgive myself for my mistakes. And once that happened, that's absolutely the greatest peace I've ever known. I know there's nobody different from me. Nobody. I just came out this way. I don't know why. I couldn't not do this, but I think I just wanted freedom so badly. To not have to worry about what I said or what I did or anything, and knew that I would be responsible for every thought, every feeling, and every action that I ever took. It's a great way to live. What's left for me to do? I think my desire is to create a space to talk with small groups of people who also want to be free I want to play with my granddaughter. I do finally have a little girl in my life. It's just fantastic. I want everybody, or as many people as can, listening to what I have to say, to really know I'm 100% for them. They are loved and lovable. We are all the same. And there's no question of that. I came up with this idea of what if, what if I'm seriously mentally ill? What if I lied and cheated? What if? And the answer always came out the same. So what? Now what? And once I got that done, I was really sped up in my ability to create things, be in the present moment, have passion and excitement for things. I felt like I was really getting where I wanted to get.